Hi, this is Charlie giving you Friday's live trading, and I hope you're very well, and a Happy New Year to you. It is 26 minutes past 8 in the morning UK time, and I'm here with the guys in the trading room, and we've just been looking at the markets, but I haven't found anything yet to trade. Hence why I've started the recording late, because we've been sat here since the best part of 7:30, and I've not found anything as yet to trade. So I'll press pause, and we'll see if we can get something. It's obviously a big non-farm payroll day today. I'm not actually around for non-farm payrolls this afternoon, so I won't be able to carry the recording through. So need to find a trade here this morning. Now, one thing that we always forget when we're trading, and obviously I do these recordings partially for entertainment purposes for you, that I am demonstrating to you, trading when I do these videos. But sometimes you can't push it too much, and if the trades just aren't there, then being in cash is a position, and you must always remember that you don't have to trade if there's a setup there. And sometimes the pressure's there to want to trade, and I want to find trades for these videos on a Friday, and it's very rare that I don't find a trade. But if this morning I just can't find anything which is appropriate, then that could well be the case. So we have to always remember at the back of our minds that being in cash is a position. Anyway, I shall press pause for now, and we'll see what we come up with. Okay, so I'm just back again. It's now 9:15. We still haven't found anything as yet, or I still haven't found anything yet. There's been some movement in the markets, like there always are, but nothing specifically setting up. So we're still sat here. I'm sat here with the guys in the trading room, still waiting. But as you start to edge through the morning, then the market is more likely to slow up and lose those potentials. I'll go through a couple of areas where we were looking this morning. Funny enough, the dollar CAD, we were looking for a pullback earlier to get long, and it didn't set up. It was down at 96, so it was back here. But it never pulled back, so we missed out on a trade there. And we're still looking at the dollar CAD. I'm still watching that at the moment for a slightly deeper retrace at the moment. But we'll see. I don't think that's going to happen now. Basically, the dollar CAD has just done its 15-minute lower band, my lower band here, and it's already bounced. I was looking for an overshoot of it, because there's another support zone just below. Another few pips below. Anyway, it's not done it. I've walked back in my office and it's already gone, and it's just bounced off those 15-minute bands. So that was that one. And then on the euro dollar, first thing this morning when it was down here on the euro dollar, if we take this out to a 4-hour chart, it was telecharts, which is the charts I'm using to project on, are saying that we hit the lower band on the 4-hour charts, but on my e-signal charts it hadn't. And so I always go on my e-signal charts generally. So we were waiting, so I go back to the 5-minute chart. I was just waiting to see if we were going to get that dip. It was only another few pips to see if it would have dipped down. If it had dipped down, hit that lower band, and then come back into my bands here on the 5-minute chart, I would have been a buyer of the euro this morning. But again, that one didn't set up. So there's been a few opportunities, so to speak, but just haven't quite materialized. And sometimes that's the way it is, and you have to then just sit there and say, okay, the setups haven't quite come my way, so I'll sit in cash, like I've already said. So for now, I'm still sitting in cash. We'll carry on watching these markets, but as we're going through the morning, it could well be the case that I just don't get anything this morning. And like I said, because I'm not around for non-farm payrolls, it could well be this is a first Friday in a long time we actually don't get a trade. We shall see. I'll press pause for now. Yes. Okay, so just back. So I've got a long trade signal on the Aussie dollar, so I'm going to put a few units in. So I've got 1 unit in so far, long on the Aussie dollar. I'll explain why in a moment. And so I've put 1 unit in. I want to put a few in today, but I'm not going to go too heavy because we've now mid-morning and you just don't know. So let's see if I can get a few units in. Just waiting to see if I can get that I'm waiting for the slight dip there on to the lower band, so into the 28s really. But I don't want to be too fussy. So there's second unit, and I'll put 3 units in. If I can get through a third unit in, and I'm going to just put a 10 pip stop behind this one today. This morning. So let's see if I can get. Okay, there we go. So there's a third unit. Now it'll probably come down to low band anyway. So I'm just going to get the stops in place, and so it's only 3 units with a 10 pip stop. So I'm risking $300, so about £200 this morning on on this trade, but with the potential. The target is up at around about 44. So the risk reward is I'm risking 10 pips to make about 18 pips. So it's nearly 2 to 1 risk to reward on the trade. So we'll see how that gets on. So I'll just get my stops in place. I'm putting my stops down at 18, which is a little bit below this low. Now it's come down. So I'm just going to get those into place. So I'll press pause for a second. Okay, so just back. So it's come back down. It's just playing at the moment. So we'll see what happens. Now I'll go through the rationale for the trade. So we need to go out to the hourly chart first of all, and it came down to the hourly 21 MA. So it come down to that support zone. We've got momentum which is actually increasing on the 4-hour chart, only just, but it's just starting to momentum increase on the 4-hour time frame. So we've got increasing momentum on the much higher time frame, but that doesn't mean to say it can't still roll back and still stop me out on this little trade, but anyway, it's there and we've hit some support there, hence why I've taken the trade. And the other thing is, if I go out to the 30-minute chart, we've got a nice upward sloping 30-minute 21 at the moment as well, and I quite like it when I've got a moving average facing in one direction and prices below it. So that was the other factor as well. We've hit, and obviously we're sitting on the 30-minute 50 as well. So there's a few factors of support coming into play, plus the momentum on the 4-hour charts is up. The overall trend obviously on Aussie dollar is down, but for now the momentum is up on a short-term basis at least, and we've hit some support and we've got some moving averages which are facing up above us, and we've got some targets up there as well. We've got an 8 AM pivot as well. So we shall see how this is going to play out. So that's the trade. I'll bring up the deal tickets. I better do all that at night. So like I said, I've put a 10 pip stop on this trade, and here's the 3 deal tickets from the trade. I can't show the unfortunately I can't show the account because I'm in swing trades, and so I don't want to disclose those swing trades with you. So all I can do is show the deal tickets as they are sat here live, so to speak. So I shall press pause for now. Just back, and Aussie dollar is just playing around. It's looking like it's going to come down, and it's only a couple of pips below above my stop. So it's just been doing nothing really, hasn't it, today? Not surprising. We're giving it a go. That's why it was a 10 pip stop with just 3 lots today. So I was very close to not trading today, but the Aussie hit some support there. It had the potential, but it's just fallen asleep in this market, unfortunately. So it looks like I'm about to get stopped. So let's just see if that's going to happen whilst I'm on the mic, whilst I'm recording here. And now probably, there we go, it's 18. So it's got to go below 18, and that'll stop me out. So if we go below 18 on here, then that'll stop me out. We'll see if that's going to happen. And now I'm pressed record. Actually, whilst we're waiting on that, one of our room members, our trading room members, and we never normally do this, and so the danger with doing something like this is that other people start asking. But anyway, he's one of our long-serving room traders in our room, and so he's done a lot for Easy Trader over the years, and so Ehud, he's doing the London Marathon in May, and so he's raising money for charity. And so if you would be interested in helping him out and maybe donating just a few pounds, then that would be great. So what I'll do is on the email, in the text of the email, I'll put the link to Ehud's fundraising page. So if you wanted to donate, then you can do that. So there you go. It's all for a good cause. Right. Okay. So I'll press pause whilst we're still waiting on this Aussie dollar. Okay. So yeah, I have just been stopped out on that Aussie dollar. So it was the risk was managed, and it was all kept small in relative terms. It's I'm just going to do a screenshot of the accounts, and you can see the trade. Because I can't show you the account, let's just bring it across. There it is. So there's the trade. I don't know if you can see all of it. Yeah, hopefully you can. It's the Aussie dollar. These were the entries. Remember, the 3 entries this morning, and I've lost £241 on that trade. So not worked out. We were close to not taking a trade this morning, but because there wasn't a lot, there was a couple that was almost setting up early this morning, and they didn't. This one set up. But it was the right thing to do to just have 3 lots on it, not 6 or 8 lots, and just with a 10 pip stop. So anyway, we'll leave it at that for today. Good luck for those of you that are trading non-farm payrolls. I don't know if this video is going to get out to you this morning or not yet, but hopefully it can get out early. And we'll be back in touch next week.